Do you own a Fiat Ducato, Citroën Jumper, Peugeot Boxer, or Opel Movano facelift model from 2014 onwards? Then you have probably experienced the problem of water entering the engine bay, which over time can lead to very high repair costs, even complete engine failure. Look how much dirt collects underneath the cowl panel in the corners. Here you can see the water drainage tray, which does not sit flush or seal properly against the windshield. Because of this, water can enter the engine compartment without restriction. These are exactly the areas where water can easily enter the engine bay. Here you can see how, even during light drizzle, water runs directly into the engine compartment along the foam seals. These foam parts are not sealed, but our repair kit provides a solution for this as well. You can also see how water reaches the wiper linkage, causing it to rust prematurely and fail. As you can see, even light rain can leave the engine sitting in water. The engine is constantly exposed to moisture, and the injectors begin to rust very quickly. You can also see that the drainage hoses do not hold properly and are leaking at the connection points. Our repair kit also includes a solution for this issue. The drainage channels should be cleaned regularly. Otherwise, they will look like this and water will no longer drain safely. The water distribution system with 3 drainage outlets is better designed than on the previous model. However, this improvement is useless if the water tray is not sealed properly to the windshield. Enough talking. Let's get to work. I will now show you step by step how I solved this major problem and sealed the water tray properly. First, remove the protective caps from the windshield wipers and remove both wiper arms. Before doing so, mark their position with tape. Using a 13mm socket, loosen the nuts. Use a magnet to retrieve the washers so you don't lose them. If the wiper arm cannot be removed easily, use a special puller tool. Link in the video description. With the correct tool, removal is very easy. Now disconnect all 3 drainage hoses from the water tray. On both sides there are clips. Remove them using a special tool and take out the foam seals. Remove this cover as well to make removal easier. Now remove the foam seals. Using a screwdriver, remove the 2 screws securing the tray. Disconnect the windshield washer fluid line. Now carefully remove the entire water tray. No major effort required. Here you see the backside and the sealing surface toward the windshield. Look at the dirt, clear evidence of poor sealing. Now it's time to clean. thoroughly clean the area before installing the repair kit. The plastic rail that holds the tray can also be removed for deeper cleaning. The original crimp clamps are poor quality and will be replaced with proper screw clamps included in the kit. After the first cleaning, use a sharp blade to remove remaining residue. This takes time. Then clean the windshield sealing area with glass cleaner or alcohol. Clean the tray and foam seals with a brush. Rinse thoroughly and let dry in the sun. Now degrease all sealing surfaces with alcohol. Insert the sealing cord into the first foam seal. Repeat for the second. Add the short sealing strips to the specified areas. You will see their purpose later. Install the sealing cord along the rubber lip of the tray. Apply the additional sealing material over the original sealing areas on both sides. reinstall the tray carefully, ensuring it fits properly into the windshield guide. Press the rubber lip firmly against the glass. Pay special attention to the corners. Reinstall the modified foam seals and clips. Reconnect the washer fluid line before reinstalling the cover. Reinstall the wiper arms, grease the shafts, and attach the caps. Reconnect the drainage hoses using the screw clamps provided in the repair kit. Do not forget the 2 mounting screws. Remove the wiper markings. Now let the rain come. Installation should be done in dry conditions at 15-20 degrees Celsius. It is crucial that the sealing compound is pressed firmly into the gap between windshield and body. The rubber lip must seal especially well in the corners. There is also an original foam strip on the backside. Remove it and replace it with the black sealing material from our kit for additional protection. Most rainwater runs along this exact area of the windshield and must be safely diverted. Check the sealing lip over the following days and press it down again if necessary. As you can see, the sealing now works perfectly. The advantage over silicone or windshield adhesive is simple. If the windshield needs replacement due to stone damage, just remove the seal, clean the area. Install a new sealing set. Done. Anyone who needs a gasket for this inspection cover because the old one is damaged can also purchase it from us. In this vehicle, the original gasket was damaged, so I removed it by hand and cleaned everything thoroughly. I also cleaned the sealing surface of the cover with alcohol. Then I stick the new gasket onto the cover. You can do it as shown in the video, or attach the new gasket to the water catch tray, just like the original gasket was glued. It's up to you how you want to do it. For a good adhesive bond, I press the gasket firmly all around again. If you own the previous model with round headlights, click the link in the top right or check the video description for the repair kit for that model. That's it for this video. If you want to protect your vehicle from water damage in the engine bay, you will find all information about our sealing kit in the video description, including our contact email.